is in session. Welcome to Dual Lit Society.
Today we're getting into Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. All right, girl.
Let's get into this sad book.
No, this book was so sad, and I wasn't expecting it to be that sad because, again, we are blind reading. We just look at the title cover. And we look at the cover.
Like, yeah, let's read it.
Cute. We read it.
I thought it was a romance book. It's not.
This is absolutely not. So if you think this is romance, don't even go there. So there's a girl named Lydia, and she is missing, but she's actually really dead.
Parents don't know yet.
They don't know it yet. So now this is like a whole thing up until they figure out what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in general, the police again in this book sucked.
They did suck. They made it seem like it really just wasn't a big deal.
Yes, and do want to preface, this is the 1970s, and Lydia is Chinese and white. Like, her dad is Chinese American. He was actually born in America. And her mother is blonde hair, blue eyes, white woman. So that probably also played a part.
Yes.
Because it was in the 70s and everybody was racist to anybody who wasn't white. Like, anybody. So they said they were saying some crazy slurs in this book.
They were.
And I'm like, it's the 70s, but it's still, well, it was like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, because they talk about the parents,
yeah,
how they got together,
all that stuff,
yeah. But it very interesting dynamic. So the police kept, usually they come back, and her brother Nathan was like, what's the percentage? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Usually they come back. Like, yeah, she didn't run away.
He was livid, honestly. He probably had the most sense.
Agreed.
Out of
everybody.
Like, he was the one that was like, we need to figure out what happened. But he also had a lot more insight into Lydia's life
than anybody else did. Yes.
So I could see why he was way more like, we need to figure out what's going on because something seems fishy. Which kind of sucks because it's like, dang, I know all these secrets of my sister, and even though we don't know where she is and I don't know what happened to her, I don't want to like throw her under the bus.
Yes, and that's how it was. But it's like, if you know something, say something.
Yeah.
Like, right now she's still missing. Like, they don't know that she's dead, so anything could help. Like, we are on borrowed time. If she is missing, we gotta find her.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, I was like screaming, like, Nathan, say something, tell your parents. But
and honestly, Nathan thought he knew exactly what happened.
He did, and boy, was he wrong.
He was.
Okay, because he knew that this boy at their school, Jack, that apparently hates Nathan, and Nathan hates him. Come to find out, they love each other. I knew that was the situation, because every time Jack and Lydia would hang out,
he would ask about Nathan.
So what's your brother doing?
So are you going to tell Nathan that I'm actually a nice guy?
I'm not a bad guy. I knew. I said, you know what? He is a little too invested into what Nathan doing, and Nathan hates him.
Yeah.
So Nathan just assumed Jack
did something
to her, or deflowered her, or whatever.
Hanging out for a while, and she had been sneaking out to go hang out with Jack, and
she was honestly just doing that to rebel, because her parents put, especially her mom,
like high expectations,
put so much. Mind you, there is Nathan and then Hannah. They have a daughter that lives in the attic.
Yeah, that part's in.
They hate her, bro.
Because
they hate her bad.
First of all, the mom, what was her name? Marilyn,
yeah.
She irked me so bad because she was just so overwhelming. Like, okay, you gave up your dreams. Why? Out of anybody, you probably had the most privilege to do what you wanted to do.
again, she was a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes. She really could have just done anything.
Granted, at the time, women weren't really doctors, so yes, I get that. But it wasn't impossible because she saw women doctors.
She did, and she was intrigued right after. She was like, wait, that's a woman doctor. I can do that. You can, girl.
You can.
Do it.
So
she was stressful and she was overwhelming, and I think every decision she made, like, because she left, there was a point in time when she went missing, and they kept alluding to it, like, remember that someone mom went missing?
Right. Like,
what?
She just packed her crap and
left.
left so she could go finish her degree
and go to
and then apply to medical school. Just left her
school.
kids and her husband. Didn't say nothing. Didn't you think you could have maybe like talked to your husband about wanting to pursue your dreams? I didn't think that James seemed like unreasonable or.
He definitely, when she wanted to go to work, he definitely told her no. He said no. So maybe she was like, James ain't gonna. He said, don't worry about it. I'm finna get tenure. Like, you gonna have to sit at home with the kids.
You gonna have to, but that's her fault because
I really, really, really wish she would have. Well, she was already pregnant,
and that's what she get for luncheon.
That's honest. And he was the assistant professor or something.
And he liked the little girls anyway, so he was another problem.
He was also having an affair with his assistant student because he's still a professor. And I said, now what is this? She was another Asian woman. So they immediately clicked.
You talking about something? This is the life I should have had.
Yeah, Louisa. I'm like,
get out of here. He made me so mad. All this stuff happening in your house.
Yeah, and he's like being mean to his kids, and he slapped Nathan. I said, honestly, Nathan really should have got Hannah and been like, let's jump.
He did slap Nathan when Nathan was telling him about
the dog. Out of Nathan.
He was just excited about space and astronauts.
I know. Nathan couldn't be happy about nothing.
That didn't involve Lydia. Why was Lydia the token child?
They were obsessed with Lydia, and Nathan is going to Harvard.
Right. And Lydia did piss me off when Nathan had his shine after she already hid the dang on letter.
She tried to rip it up, and then he got his shine. Oh, I'm hanging out with Jack now. It's like she didn't want her brother to have no shine, but she
I'm failing physics.
I'm failing physics. It's like every time he has something good to say, she wanted to counteract and ruin it, but she also at the same time wanted her parents to get off her back. Which one is it? She was very annoying.
She was annoying.
She made me kind of upset because yes, it's your mother's basically trying to live through you because that's what it was.
She was trying to do. She figured out. She got pregnant with Hannah. That's probably why she don't like Hannah because Hannah ruined her life.
Baby, when she left to go to medical school, she only came back because she was pregnant with Hannah. And that's why they threw Hannah at her.
Well, honestly, I feel like she probably would have still stayed. She probably would have aborted that kid if she didn't get hurt and went to the hospital and they called her husband.
Yeah.
She probably would have aborted that kid.
She probably went on and probably just left.
But because it was back then, she came in, they called her husband. Oh, you're pregnant. We're going to call your husband. And he came in, scooped us up.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And he brought her back home. That's what the cop said.
That's what I'm saying. James would have never understood. He would have never understood.
I feel like maybe in the beginning,
before
she got pregnant.
Baby James didn't care.
I don't know.
James only cared about getting tenure.
And teaching history.
Teaching American cowboys, and nobody was trying to go to his class because he's an Asian man. They look at him, and they're like, what you know about cowboys? You wasn't born here. But it's like, he's an American man.
Yeah, he irritated me. I did not like him.
No, he was like very
a 0 out of 10 because he knows what he went through as an Oriental. Mm-hmm. He saw the same thing happening to his son, and he hated his son.
Yeah, it was in him. It was like he hated himself, I think, and that's why he didn't want to pass any of the traditions to his kids. He didn't want to. He only spoke Chinese with Louisa, his assistant student. And he said he hadn't spoken that language like 40 years or whatever. That is his native language. And he refuses to say it. It's like, I feel like that was what you had to do in the 70s. Your family was an immigrant. You may have been born here, but your family was an immigrant. So now you want your kids to assimilate, but your kids look different from everybody else. They can't assimilate.
And look at the area you moved in.
Look at the, like, you have to make sure your kids have that strong foundation of self. Like, they have to know, like, I am a proud Chinese American. That is okay.
Yeah.
You know? And he didn't instill that into his kids because he hated that about, like, he hated how different he was. He hated it. So he projected that. And that's why
especially onto Nate.
Yes, that's why he sucked.
Yeah, he did. Because Nate was like going through the same things he went through as a kid, and he'd be like, "Oh, you're weak. You're this. You're that."
Yeah.
But what were you? What were you?
Like, be serious for 2 seconds.
And how can you help me through this? He sucked. I didn't like him.
He was
every scenario. I was just like, ew. But then Marilyn, I was like, ew.
Honestly, both of them projected so hard.
Yeah.
Like, everything. Because Marilyn's mom was like, "You gonna sit up here and marry this Asian man, girl? You need to be somebody like you."
Yeah.
And she ain't talking to her mama, and then her mama died.
And then that's when it sparked her to like, well, I need to go do what I need to do. I need to go be a doctor, yada yada. She was so annoying.
Baby girl, you already got 2 kids at home, and you're a housewife.
And now she want Lydia to be a doctor, but Lydia sucks at science.
Lydia sucks at school.
She doesn't want to do this.
Failing physics.
She was struggling bad, and she was so scared to tell her parents.
She was terrified, and it was just like, then that's when she just started like rebelling and like not saying nothing. And Hannah was the only one that noticed her with this fake smile and pretending. But again, Hannah might as well have been cast for the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah, because nobody paid attention to her.
Nobody paid attention to her.
Like, she was invisible.
And I felt so bad because they treated all of their kids severely differently. Like, it was really, really interesting. Like, the dynamic that the kids also had with each other.
Yeah. They
seemed to like not like each other. And that's the parents' fault.
It is, because
hate each other.
Their intention is not pitting them against each other.
Yes.
But eventually they are pitted against each other.
Yes.
Like, well, mom and dad care only about what you do, so
I'm finna go not do nothing, and or I'm finna just work hard and maybe they'll pay attention to me.
And that was Nate. And
child, we don't know even what kind of student Hannah was.
No, we didn't even talk about
Hannah.
The only thing we know about Hannah is that she was always trying to protect her brother from beating up Jack.
Yeah. Because Jack lived across the street, and baby, Nathan peeping out that window waiting on Jack to come in with that BW, honey.
He was trying to beat up Jack.
He was trying to put his hands on Jack because he thought Jack did something to his sister. And turns out she actually did commit suicide.
Yes, she did.
She just went into that lake, and she just jumped off the boat. She thought about all the things that she wanted to tell her mom, all the things she wanted to tell her brother. She was really sad about him leaving too, and
yeah. So she was like trying to sabotage a lot of the things because she didn't want him to leave because then the pressure would get worse on her.
Yes, because he's gone. So now they really, because again, Hannah doesn't exist. They really focusing on Lydia.
Because you're next. You have to go to Harvard.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he did it without our support or our help. So you have to do it. We are supporting and helping you. You know? I hated that. I really did. And child, in the end, I thought that Nathan was about to die too. When he finally got his hands on Jack. And Hannah like, now wait a minute. Jack didn't do nothing. Hannah, you don't even understand honestly, Hannah really didn't understand what was going on except for what was happening with Lydia and like her facial expressions.
Yeah.
But aside from that,
she was what, 8?
Yeah, she was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
No, she was 11, I think.
She was 11.
Maybe.
One of those. We still.
Maybe we don't know how. Look, we don't know about Hannah. So that's what I'm saying. But in the end, I guess they cared more about Hannah because she was the only daughter they had left.
And she was like so happy that they were paying attention to her now. It was sad. It was really sad.
So sad
because she was like, oh, my parents are in the room, let me leave.
Yeah.
Let me leave because
they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want her around. They're not trying to talk to her. Like,
having her in the attic is crazy.
I thought I was tripping when I read that. I was like, the attic. And then they said it again, like, and she went back upstairs to the attic. I was like, oh dang,
that was crazy. But hey,
well,
I'll be the most adjusted of them.
I know. I hope so, because she was very observant. I would say that she was extremely observant. But bless her heart, they finally paying attention to her, and I just feel like she wants to be happy about it, but her sister died at the same time. Yeah. So it was a very interesting book.
It was an interesting book.
What was your rating?
I gave it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked how she showed the dangers of setting such high expectations on your child and trying to live out your dreams through your child.
Yeah.
Because what if your child don't like to do what you like to do? I tell my dad all the time, you're very lucky that what I wanted for myself aligned with what you wanted.
Right.
Because we would be arguing all the time.
You know what to do.
I'm not about to do that if I don't want to do that.
No.
So you got lucky. And he be laughing, but I be dead serious. Be dead serious. So I gave it a 4. I did really enjoy it. It was sad. And she navigated it really well.
She did. I also gave it a 4. I think just seeing the subtle signs of someone who is suicidal or not mentally well is something that she wrote really well into as well. Like the small signs her sister saw, the perspective from her parents. I really enjoyed that. It was definitely very sad, but it was eye opening and to a couple of things. So I definitely liked it.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about this book in the comments, and we'll see you in the next book. Bye.